Oh, Southern Germans especially. Germans, they hate to admit it, but they do love Americans, and they love speaking German, or they love speaking English for the most part.
That was all in German and stuff, and we were trying our hardest, and the guy was like super nice. He goes, here, try this, and he gave us a little bit of Lieberkäse, and it was so good. Do this!
All right, I think we're live. This should be working. Let me make sure.
I just saw something change.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm watching the live stream now.
All right.
Yep, you're coming in, TJ. I can see you.
Is there a weird echo?
No
Nope.
weird echo.
Awesome.
Nope.
I'm watching a Progressive commercial right now.
Nice. Well, I hope they give
I
us a little
see.
bit of money then. Here, let me represent my brother's company. Hi, hello, welcome. Good afternoon, good evening, and good day. You can see my messy ass dungeon mat. Let me turn this desktop music down for a second here. Welcome. This is our stream. It's a little bit different setup here, though it's nice to know that we have this as a fallback. And it sounds like everything should be coming through nice and crystal clear. So thanks, everybody. If you are joining us, or if you do join us later, we appreciate you. And we appreciate everybody who's here tonight. Jeremy can fuck right off. I'm kidding.
They're not, though.
But, yeah, we're going digital because a few people were sick, but we still wanted to play. So, I don't want to. This is so ominous, and we're not, like, in an ominous. Let's do, like, curiosity and contemplation. That sounds nice. Okay. I've been embracing my inner sass lately. As always, check out our book. Oh wow, God! See, this is the battle cam camera that's usually facing. Do you see how it has that like magic distance? I'm trying to find that because it's really nice when I find that good distance. But this is our book, Into the Runaverse. It is a 5e source book. It has classes, monsters, tons of fun stuff in it, including non-system specific settings. Non-system setting story hooks. Most of the book is non-system specific, so you can check that out. There. And also, kind of unofficial sponsor, though I'm going to talk to him, is my brother's clothing company, Otso. We'll see if he can toss some swag our way, guys.
Ooh.
But he has a lot of cool outdoors-themed stuff. He is an Michigander who loves the outdoors, and it all pretty much reflects that. There's socks that you don't have to wash for a week straight. He did test that. He said it was very unpleasant, but he can double thumbs up that he did not have to wash them until a week. But he said he never wants to do that again, if he could help that. So,
And what are they made of, TJ?
oh, jeez, it's wool and something else. They're a little bit more expensive than your average off-the-shelf socks, but you know, it also, if you're out hunting for a few days straight and you can't find something to wash your socks, and you know, you can get bad skin shit if you just keep wearing the same the same cloth if it's not the right cloth, and so it's just designed for people who spend a lot of time outdoors and might not have time to get back to the amenities of the everyday. Also, cool patch hats. It's a patch.
That's incredible. As a gamer who never goes outside, I'm rarely in the market for for outdoor clothing, but man, I am interested.
Honestly, check it out. I think it's otsooutfitters.com. He just launched like a month ago. But yeah, check him out. I
mean,
he doesn't even know that I'm doing this.
I am a shameless consumer whore, so if he wants us to wear some swag, I have no problem.
Dude, he would love that. He's trying to... He's working on getting things...
I'll show for your brother. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
That's chill for him. Thanks. He appreciates that. This is so... There used to be add chat window, and there's literally no chat window on OBS anymore. They removed it. Otherwise, I'd love to see what the Twitch chat is saying, but I guess I'll just do it on my phone.
Oh, it was me. I'm Sassy Pants 42. I just put starting in a few. I can put in the chat the name of the site, though. How do you spell Otso?
Let me see here. I'm about to hop on it, too. Get me in that sweet, sweet chat, baby. Let me see. Otso Outfitters. Fun little fact. Otso is the Finnish, one of the Finnish great, like, nature spirits. It means bear. That's why it's a bear skull. It glows in the dark too. But he decided on that being his brand before he even knew that Otso is actually a character in the Runabook.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I was like, hey, funny thing, brother. He said, no way. And I showed him where it is in the book. So that was cool. Anyway, shameless plug. Check out Otso Outfitters. I'll see about us at the table getting a little bit of swag ourselves. And then we got our Into the Runaverse book. That's all I'm going to be plugging right now. Other than that, this lovely music is being brought to you by Monument Studios. They are... John got them for us. We got the license for them to use them in our stuff. Check them out. You can get the license to use them in your stuff, too.
MonumentStudios.com.
That's what he said. It's just, you guys know me, when I get to do a Roll20 map, it's fucking huge. I cannot help myself. It's like Roll20 and Incarnate, which is the map generator, not generator, but the map builder that I use. They're just like, hey, do you want like a 50 by 70 map? I mean, I guess. I'm not gonna fucking say no. Alright, I just don't want to cover too much shit up. That's good. I think that'll be legible to everybody. I hope nobody's tripping on anything while they're watching our stream right now. Just the world turning upside down. I've also never done it from this angle, so sorry, I'm getting used to looking at everything but not seeing you guys. But I think I've sat around with my thumb up my ass for long enough, at least for now. You gotta pay extra for longer. Other than that, here we are. Oh shit, you guys need the fucking the goddamn
the dad jokes.
You need. I mean, we always need the dad jokes, but you guys need the actual link to play the game. Am I? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, also yeah, we need that.
God damn. All right, let me get that in. Let me get
All right,
that.
put it in Discord.
Yep. Oh my god. Oh, I'm glad that's caught for the internet to see. Let's see. Copy link address. Let me just plop that in there for you guys.
It's a professional stream.
Yep.
I mean, for the most part, yeah, it's a professional stream. I gotta tell you, on my old laptop that I was trying to stream stuff on before we all did this formally, if I tried to actually watch my stream like I'm doing now on the same program, and computer that I was running it on, I think it probably would have imploded like a dying star. It's just insane to me to just be watching this right now in real time. Anyway, thank you everybody who's watching this. Not just dealing with is dealing with my tangential horseshit, but we are finally moving on. When last we left our A group, we are not here in Mort's final arc because Jeremy is tending to a sick Babbo. And we shall close out the Mort arc next week. That's fine, because interesting enough things are happening to the party in the world of the living. And that's where we find ourselves, not necessarily here on the map. Let's see if I can get some, oh yay, I can see you guys. I can move you off over too, but yeah. Fantastic. You should all have character journals. But we last left ourselves... Oh, I'm in the wrong screen. Oh, Hork Emule. Jesus Lord, I picked the wrong one. Okay. Here we go. That shouldn't even be there. Alright, Braddock. I'm going to make you in charge of you. Can be edited and controlled by Mike and me. Sirmia can be edited and controlled by me and... Alright, Kenny's not on here yet. Me. John, I'm sure you'll appreciate I named you Gregmal.
You guys are just not gonna let that go, are you?
It's canon. It's literally woven into the very threads of Briggs. I don't think I ever knew your first name.
This is all your fault, TJ.
It truly is. It honestly and truly is. We'll get, if you have, so Briggs, now that you can edit, hang on, where are you? You should be in characters.
Who the fuck is Adam?
It's me.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That's not your first name.
Where'd he go? Did you get a notification about Ran? Did I not click save changes?
I didn't get a notification about Ron, I don't think. I think I just got the notification about being invited to the game.
Alright. It's bringing you up.
Hold on.
When I try to... You're there, anyway. We'll get there. We'll get there, gang. I believe in us.
We can do this.
Truly we can. Oh, there's Aubrey. Okay, I can drop her on Sirmia. I wonder if I need to give you an artwork.
Oh, I have one.
Yeah, load one up. Load your artwork up for me.
Okay, hold on. I have it in the Discord chat somewhere.
Yeah. So anyway, as we get this figured out, when last we left you guys off, you were dealing with one of the 3 Mourningriver request queries, as it were, as we call them in this world, to... I said a total brain fart. Queries to, asked of you by the Mourningriver family of, you know, some of the islands within their political purview, their responsibility of protection. And... Oh, I like that, John. That artwork. You decided to go to, of the 3, the first one on an island called... Farmire? Where's my notebook? That sounds about right. Where they had rodents of unusual size. Described, realizing that that was quite literal, as rodents the size of you would jump out at you, as well as normal, quote-unquote, dire rats. And you also saw that these rats, upon death, not even death, but either close to death or death itself, would kind of shift into 2 different,
Nope. Quite quiet for me.
Sorry, yeah, I was just trying to figure out why I can't get... Add... I'm going to drop a non-Fox picture on this. It's just bothering me that we don't have him here. The picture, I know we got Briggs here. But everybody else I did have a picture with, and I'm wondering if that's what it's being weird about. God damn it, you motherfucker. Oh, there he is again. Alright, we'll see if that worked. It's just weird that it's not loading at all. Stand by. You dealt with... There's some little tiny... That's fucking hilarious. Alright. You guys dealt with what were definitely rodents of unusual size, as well as... Let me make sure I didn't just fuck everything up. No, perfect. It looks great. Exactly what I need it to look like. Love it. But in the farthest house in the sort of settlement that they were trying to establish here in Farmire, you guys found a large, what seemed to be rat folk, but they were black bagged, bound and gagged, black hood over their head, and I think Mike, I was thinking on this back, I think I just didn't describe it correctly, because you're like, I walk up and I pick them up, and I'm like, I just like, pop! I'm like, hey, fucking talk, who are you with? And I'm like, he's got a mask over his head, and you're like, yeah, who the fuck are you with? And I'm like, oh god, I think he thinks, like, I don't think this is the group who sees somebody, like, tied up. I'm like, I think he thinks he's covering his face to conceal his identity, not a black-bagged prisoner. Just thinking back, I'm like, he's beating, from the character standpoint, he's like, oh, somebody's here to save me, and he just feels this enlarged dwarven fist, like, lift him up off the ground and just, like, sock him in the gut and be like, who are you here with? And he's like, I just want to go home. Oh, God. Anyway, you found out it was your friend, Triple G. George Georg Jorge. The experimented upon rat folk that you guys saved from Laboratory 1. God damn it, sorry. Oh, that'll be a nightmare to listen back to later. But, let me see, did we get that? Not yet. I'm wondering, I see what happened. Hold on. Son of a bitch. Can everybody see all of those rands now?
No.
No, not seeing any characters on the board. Just a little unshaded space in the top corner.
Yeah, I can see the corner.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. I'll try to remember how to save that with everybody. Or make visible too. Your figure shouldn't be on the Your figure shouldn't be on the board, but you should have a character journal.
Yeah.
Okay, where do we access that? Because I am not
Should be
seeing
over on
that.
the right. I don't know why it keeps opening up new ones for you.
Follow get.
I see my
where it
journal,
says
but I
zero.
don't see my
Hold
character.
Hold on. Damn it.
Oh, I see Braddock.
Yeah, I see Braddock.
I see Sturmia.
Yep.
I see Gregmal.
Oh, I hate you.
And Ron just popped up.
Okay, there it is.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
funny.
everyone. It's been a minute. You don't worry about the fucking character sheet. It's been a second. That's my bad. Apologies to everybody. Okay,
Braddock's
we're all
taller
here.
than this now.
What, buddy?
I saw the artwork. It's just like Braddock's taller than this now. So.
Okay.
Yeah, don't forget we we didn't even make artwork for him, but Cassidy as well.
Oh yeah, that asshole. Let me see.
I kind of imagine Cassidy as looking like a younger and uglier Wallace Shaw during the day.
I think I got it pretty good, guys. Hold on, you'll see.
Not that Wallace Shaw's an ugly man,
You know
but
who?
just sort of like
Who?
sort of like that sort of like hunched over sort of figure, you know, when he plays a Sicilian in a.
Pray!
What?
Yes!
The face in my head is that, what is it, Ron Howard's brother?
Oh, Clint?
Yeah.
Clint Howard. I'm gonna Google that.
You'd recognize him. He shows up in like every Ron Howard movie.
I've
Okay.
seen a lot of Ron Howard movies. Oh, that guy. You know what? When I say ugly or Wallace Shaw, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know what, Mike? You and I are on the same page.
So that was one of our longest preambles, but that's fine. We had some tech issues too. We're back. We're here. And you guys have Triple G in the wake of clearing out this city. He looks to all of you, says, "Oh, thank God." And that's where we left off. All of the rats did leave when the town, or the long grass that had grown here, started to catch fire. Except Triple G, who was tied up and black bagged. So what do you do?
Triple G is tied up in black bags?
You took the bag off his head, but he's still bound.
Oh, I would like to help him. I would like to unbind him.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, Triple G, it's so nice to see you. What happened here?
Oh, they... You know,
Did the rats
massages
get to
his
jump
wrist.
on
They
you?
were tied pretty tight. You can see that some of the fur has worn away, and it's got like some red on the skin itself. And he says, Talani, Braddock, Sirmia. Where's the little skinny one with the bug eyes?
He is on
That's a rude thing.
his own adventure right now.
And, Deputy.
Howdy.
This one is gone.
Ron?
Hi, nice to meet you.
Ron.
What, Triple G, was it?
Triple G's the name, Triple G.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Ron.
And I'm Cassidy. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too. You know what? I shouldn't be one to judge. But,
Go ahead, get it out. I'm used to it.
he looks to all of you guys. The group that he has previously encountered, and says, "It's been, months, almost half a year. What's why are you here? What I mean, what are the odds out of all the islands in this place?"
We were given a job to take care of these ROUSs. These rodents of unusual size.
Hey,
We're the exterminator.
When you say exterminator, his ears kind of perk up at you. Not a fan of that word. But I get it. There's, I felt a draw here, a pull. And, some of the other...
Was it me pulling you out of the rock?
No. It was, some of the other, folks like me that I was staying with. They started disappearing one by one, and, eventually word got out that they was all heading down this way, and so I, decided to see what seemed to be so good bringing everybody out this way. And, when I got closer to the Gravemouth Key, things got a little fuzzy. Felt, compelled to continue on and, come out this way. I snapped out of it for a second in some sort of tunnel system. But when I did that, there was a bunch of... too many of these little guys in too small of a space, and they swarmed me, they gagged me, something big came and knocked me out, and I heard some voices, but it ain't exactly clear right now. I can't exactly recall everything. And then you.
That's quite a story, man. You felt like some kind of pull?
It.
Like a
Ultimate.
cat's call, or
You see his face kind of. He looks out longingly at the sea. No, he. I'm trying to find the right words for this, which is both the beauty and the pitfall of English.
You found your soulmate?
Say what?
You found your soulmate?
He did find his soulmate. Her name was Delilah. No, He looks out, looking for the right words. You can see him kind of muddling them over. Oh, why does it show Cassidy to everybody? That shouldn't be that way.
It's not like that's my actual character sheet. I don't know where that came from.
Got it. Okay, fixed it. I keep forgetting that the screen that I'm showing the stream and the screen that I'm generally looking at are two very different screens. But I can do this to help. Okay. God, I love this computer. Anyway, no thank you, 5e SRD. But, he says... There was, like a pull, it sounded like... You ever hear, like... Not to get fucking ephemeral on you, but... Have you ever sat out on one of the beaches? Heaven forbid you find yourself on a beach here in the Lubra, but should you ever, perchance, find yourself on a beach on an island, and just sort of, lost yourself in the sound of the waves? Get a little fuzzy, you kind of lose time a little bit.
I don't really trust beaches in this area, but I understand what you're trying to say. Go on.
Yeah, that's right. In Osnabrück, there's probably safer beaches because there's rockier cliffs, but...
Oh, yeah, okay, fair enough.
That's the guy who drags the ship.
You know
Yeah,
that kind of... It's peaceful, but it's that droning of the... just the droning of... we're all Michiganders. We've all been on the shore and just sort of hearing that, like... Whoosh,
yeah.
And you just sort of... Has it been 15 minutes or an hour? I don't know anymore. And it's that sensation. And he says, the closer that I got, the more barges that would, take someone like me without asking too many questions. I started to black out and lose time more and more. Nothing violent, but, I'd be asleep and, but then I'd wake up in the morning and then, suddenly it would be the middle of the afternoon. Just the closer I got, it happened more and more, and then eventually, yeah, it got more intense. It just sounded like that sound, even over the normal waves, just kind of like that sound in the back of my ear, ringing, and eventually just sort of took over, and that's when I would lose time.
And that pulled you here?
It drew me. I needed to know, and I couldn't. Whenever I'd lose time, I would be closer to here. It was like whatever's drawing me here, I'm not going to run away from anything, and clearly whenever I lose time, it's just going to try and get me back here no matter what, so...
Pretty fucked up, man.
Yeah, you're telling me. But why are you guys, the ROUSs, you guys came to check those out? Is that it? You seem to be, even when we met, you seem to be a little bit above, extermination,
Doing a favor.
We're just helping out a friend.
Yeah, this is a side hustle that we're doing.
We're just passing the time. We're waiting on someone.
Yeah, obviously we've got a bigger fish to fry, but I mean, we're just helping people out.
Well, he kind of looks at the rags that he's in, and they're like blood stained from when he got beat up by his captors, and he says, I don't know if you happen to have any extra cloaks that I could possibly drape over my big ass, but
Is there a tablecloth in here?
Pilates is a big lady. I'll reach in and pull out like a pair of pants or something from my bag.
All right, cool. He looks like the Beast, except a rat. And he hold on. Honestly, it's better than what I had, and it was definitely better than nothing. So thank you. But would you guys mind if what are you doing next? I mean, I can't imagine you're sticking around for the fishing here on Farmire.
I would like to find out more about why you were beat to hell. You were drawn to these locations and then restrained and beat up.
I was on another island. It wasn't the big one around here with the silly little man. But it was one of the smaller islands around here. Could we and he kind of looks around at the burnt to charred, like the burnt to shit building that you guys are in. He's like, is there anywhere more comfy you think that we could retire to?
Oh yeah, no problem, man. But can we walk to the town or something?
Yeah, you can walk to Farmire. Your ship is probably even fancier than anything. But you know what? If you want to bring him to town, the people will definitely kind of gawk and, pardon me, freak out a little bit.
No, that's advice I've seen books through.
As you guys are kind of escorting him through, you see Julian and Chrisissa. And, Chris now has pretty much a bunch of extra people. You can see that she's trying to teach people how to run a ship out on the deck while you guys are approaching. And she leans over the side, hanging off a rope, and she's like, "No shit, as I live and breed, is that Triple G?" And he, waves, and she's like, "Whew, I ain't seen you since I had to smuggle you out to Bailick R back when you first came across these arseholes." And he looks to you guys, and she says, "So, are you going to be joining us on this fine little cruise that we're bumping around through the islands, or are you here for the fishing?" And she explains the situation, and she goes, "Very good. Well, we still got some forever soup, and I'll tell you what, those two teenagers that y'all picked up in Amberwood, they're not too bad with a pole, and so we got a little bit of extra river fish for us to fry up for dinner that myself and one of the scientists who got a little bit of work in the kitchen been working on." You guys can see as that's happening, you hear, then you can see Thuk is mending some part of the ship that needs mending with all of his might. Yeah, you guys are kind of escorted on the ship. Chrisitha shares...
It looks like he's about to pop a blood vessel or something.
He probably does. I think some blood runs out of his nose.
No more than when he's actually tried to cast a spell.
Mm-hmm. She brings you guys down into the kitchen, serves you all up a bowl, and she sits down and says, they're fine. But I haven't had any good tea, aside from, the otherworldly mutation horseshit that this group always seems to be roped around in. But how's it going, Triple G? Haven't seen you in a while. Love to know what brings you back into our wingspan again. And you guys just see him dig into this bowl.
We bring you interesting goss. But yeah, Triple G, like, lay it on out for her. Spare no details, because I'm still really weirded out about why you're here.
Well, I guess where do you want me to start? I don't,
Tell her about what you told us, and then go into more about why you were beat up.
Oh, and he explains the situation up to the point, and he says, but, whatever that Lordio guy did, shit, he has no idea he's on this boat. Whatever that Lordio guy did, it's... Yeah, I'm a little more resistant to that sort of, like any sort of mind control horse shit that people might try. I don't know what it is, I don't know what's going on, but it helped me kind of come in and out of it, whereas some of the littler, normal kind of rat folk that hadn't been, experimented on, they were just gone. Once they kind of, iced over, that was it. I couldn't snap them out of it, and they just kept going. Like, I could eventually get a few hours of lucidity here and there, but,
Oh, yeah, let me tell you, that shit is not fun at all.
Did not like it. So,
nope.
it didn't really seem to matter too much whenever I'd snap out of it. It was usually in a town, or I was walking along with other rat folk, and I decided to just go where they were going to keep them safe, or if nothing else. But before anything really happened, I'd black out again. But the last time before you guys that I snapped out of it, we were in a tunnels, some sort of, I could tell we were walking through, you could see a little bit in the dark, and I could tell there were, like, cells. They were keeping people in, like, these little, like, burrows. I don't know what for. It might have been even to feed on. I'm not entirely positive. I could smell death. And, I saw some rat folk, they had that iced over look, but there were these, they looked like people, and he kind of gestures to all of you. Not of the Leonin variety, Talani, but like elf, human, there might have been a dwarf or a halfling in there, but, they were talking in... It was some sort of dialect, but there was some common in there. But their eyes had like this red sheen to them. But they could definitely tell that I was broken from whatever, effect was underneath me, and they just sort of made everyone turn on me, and all of them rat folk, I didn't want to hurt them. But also, it was a small room. It wasn't even like a 10-foot ceiling, and there had to have been at least 30 of those little assholes on me. So I blacked out before anything could happen, and then next thing I knew was you guys. I don't know where they was taking me.
Huh.
Orgy.
If they had led with that, I probably wouldn't have resisted as much. But it did not give off strong orgy vibes. I could be wrong about how the kids are doing it these days. But it wasn't giving orgy.
Well, anyway, quick thing that you should be updated on. Lordio, he's on our side now.
How do you're passive? How do you know George?
What the fuck do you mean he's on your side?
It's kind of like the enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of thing.
He's no longer doing his gene experiments anymore.
He's like, what the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? Is he here? Is he here on this ship?
Oh,
Yeah.
I cover Cassidy's mouth.
He gets up and starts to walk out the door, and as he opens it, you see Lordio is standing right there in the doorway, about to enter. And he looks up and he goes, "Ah! Yes, hello!" And you can see, you just see Triple G make a fist, wind back, and, like, pop Lordio goes flying across the lower deck. Just, like, 15 feet. And Triple G just starts, like, going towards him. He's like, "You son of a bitch!" And Lordio's like...
Grailmore's gonna try and restrain him.
Yeah.
I need...
And try to say, dude, calm down.
I need a simultaneous grapple and diplomacy from anybody who wants to double or singularly roll part of that.
What do I roll for grapple?
It's an attack roll, but... Talani, what do you apply to your grapple?
I apply athletics to my grapple.
Okay, it's an athletics.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
What's diplomacy?
Sorry, persuasion, my Pathfinder's showing.
I was about to ask. I was like, that sounds like persuasion to me. While is it Cassie or Grailmore that's going for?
It's Grailmore. It's Grailmore that's trying to restrain. Yeah.
Talani is going to run for Lortio.
Okay.
And just like try to shield him.
Okay.
Grailmore got a 26 on the grapple.
Ooh. Ron got a 13 on persuasion, so probably not too persuasive.
Yeah, it's 23 persuasion.
I'm gonna roll persuasion as well, TJ, because I want to say something to him.
Okay.
Cassidy got persuasion.
Nearly impossible for me to
I know. You got a lot of
16.
bonuses to persuasion right now.
I really do. I got a 13. Sorry, not a 13. A 19 on persuasion. So Talani's gonna say she put her body between Triple G and Lortio, and she's gonna look down to Lortio and say, "You know, you really did deserve that. With all the bullshit you put him through." And then she's look back up at Triple G. It's like, "Triple G, perhaps we can talk about this instead. You have a lot of righteous rage, but perhaps our words would be better."
Yep. And while Grailmore is trying to hold him back, Cassie's like, look, he probably had that coming, but like I was trying to tell you, like he's on our side now. We've got a common enemy. We're working together, so just try to calm down.
But Lortio absolutely did deserve that first punch.
Oh yeah. He definitely deserved that shit.
I'm kind of curious how Cassidy knows that Lordio is ever not on our side.
I figure you guys have traveled for about a month and a half. If the group hasn't, Lordio has probably shared it in a alcohol or drug-induced rant.
He probably told Nighttime Cassidy, and the Nighttime Cassidy wrote it down in the notes for Daytime Cassidy.
He absolutely gossiped with Nighttime Cassidy. He's like, "Oh my god, I've got to tell you how this was like when I first met these guys. We were trying to kill each other. But now we're like the best of friends, mostly, kind of, sort of.
They burned my lab down.
They burned... Isn't that just like Friends?"
Oh my.
Lordio, if we didn't help, Lordio absolutely told Cassidy.
He definitely bragged about it. It's like, and that's when I wrote in my journal that these are my best friends.
So,
when I was escaping with my life in my mechanical suit. When they
So-
when they knocked my sister out, that's when I was like, we're going to get along fantastic.
So canonically, Ron has always been a bit of a loner and hasn't had too many friends.
Oh shit.
So he's like piping in, like, oh yeah, that's like totally what all my friends have done. Like he's trying to make it seem like, oh yeah, that's totally a normal thing.
Oh yeah.
Roll a deception, Ran, and if anyone wants to try and roll on an insight to see if you can tell if he's telling the truth or not.
My passive insight.
Did you say to roll deception?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Cassidy got a nat 20. Cassidy got a nat 20 on the inside.
Ryan got a 13 on deception.
Yeah, so I can possibly know he's lying.
All right, so it's pretty easy to tell that he's kind of pulling this out of his ass. But Cassidy, as someone who was also a social outcast, you can spot that shit right away. You're like, oh, you dear sweet summer child.
Dude, these are probably the only friends you're gonna have for a long time. There's no need to flex.
Well, I appreciate you guys. It's nice to not be drifting out alone anymore.
Well, trust me, pal. You and I are in the same boat in that regard.
Literally, we're on the same boat.
Oh boy.
That's true.
Oh,
That's
boy.
true.
The good old SS, whatchamacallit.
You, let me think. You, see Lordio kind of sit up, spits out a tooth, feels like in the back, and he goes, No, yeah, I almost indefinitely deserved that. Yes, I remember you. I definitely deserved that. Well, I am going to walk the other way and think about my actions. Apologies again. And he kind of like awkwardly stands up and takes a hanky out of his pocket and stuffs it up his nose and just sort of walks up. Malthea's like, oh my god, what happened to you? As she like follows him up to the upper deck and keeps bothering him. But Triple G goes, sorry. And he...
No need to apologize. Again, the first punch was very deserved. But he is a member of this crew, and you may also be a member of our crew if you would like, and that means we don't punch each other. No matter how much the other person deserves it.
Yeah, aside from all the near-death experiences, well, with the exception of Grailmore over here, we actually go on a lot of fun adventures, not gonna lie.
When you rag on your own other character because they've died so much. Okay.
Yeah, Grailmore died.
Right.
Again.
Multiple times from what I hear.
He died a lot, and then he died for a really long time. It was
he was a pretty reckless
Oh
fellow.
my gosh, you guys. I died only twice.
He's on his fourth life now.
I've been knocked unconscious plenty of times, but I only died twice.
Show of hands. How many people here have died more than once?
How many people have died?
I'm not denying that. You're absolutely right.
How many people on this boat have died?
This guy.
He's died enough for everybody. But Triple G says, I'd love to take you up on that offer, but I gotta make sure that the little guys that I followed out this way are safe and taken care of first, and then...
About that.
You know, honestly, a change of scenery with y'all might might be just what I'm looking for.
Come aboard and bring along all your hopes and dreams.
Gotta collect them all.
You guys gotta find Nate now.
Nate!
All right.
I don't know if I would let Nate on this boat.
I would let Nate on this boat. He was awesome.
So,
I'm scared of.
what do you guys want to do?
Did we solve the rat issue, or did we
Yeah.
only kill like a few of them?
Look at a few of them.
With the fire, you forced probably about 2 to 3 dozen out in like they swam away.
Then
So
for
probably
every
dead.
for every mouse you see, there's 10 more behind the scenes.
Oh god. I have to kill so many mice.
I mean, if you want to, you could try and see how many charred bodies you can find as well.
That sounds like fun.
Oh, Ron could do that. I feel like a fox would be pretty adept at finding dead rats.
Sure, give me a
You know
survival. Give me a survival.
Survival.
I want to see if
All
you
right.
guys have done a good enough job.
If the villagers are satisfied, I'm not gonna push it any further. Like I'm like putting in extra
Guys,
effort when I don't.
Say, come back.
Do I know any hometown remedies from the old rock that Mama Garoon would have to keep rats away?
Guys,
Well,
there's a weird rat conspiracy going on. Has no one been listening to Triple G?
the
So-
best thing that your ma always used was good old Ozymandias. He did his job pretty well.
So possession. But I get the vibes that the rats were being possessed, and then there's this one girl that just almost told us that is really good at possessing people. I think her name is it rhymes with like curse. Ooh.
Yeah. So, I think there's something kinky going on, guys. You know, this is the rat possession and so on.
You think
I
Ursula has a
know
rat
of
king?
Rat possession. And there might be a literal rat king involved. I'm not, you know, gonna toss that theory aside. Perhaps even a rat queen.
I think
So-
Ursula has been controlling.
Just as a heads up, Ron got a 15 on the survival check.
Flash of genius, add 5 to that, so 20.
Good
I got
job,
20.
Brian.
All right.
Thank you.
You-
I'll sniff out these rats for you guys. Make sure they're all taken care of.
Yeah, what you guys, Ron kind of takes like 15 minutes. He goes around while you guys are figuring out kind of where you want to go next. And kind of talking it through on the boat and with Kritsitha. It sounds like Triple G may have actually been talking about Dew Reaper. If I'm not mistaken, that was the query that was both on Mourningriver Island and was the farm animal one, I think. I think I got that one right. Of the requests. But it sounds like he might have been talking about Dew Reaper, which is on Mourningriver, but it's far enough away from the main city to where it might make sense that Triple G did not think that he was on the main island. But there's a chance that where he was talking about was Dew Reaper Island, or Dew Reaper City.
Okay.
Why is it doing that?
Whoa.
But it is up to you guys to what you want to do. However, I am going to put us on a quick bio break. If you guys want to talk, but if you do want to go to the bathroom, now is the time too.
I will be back shortly. I'm gonna go.
Hey guys, I'm back. I'm just picking up all the dice that my dog threw on the floor.
He was just doing some rolls.
Yeah, but now all the rolls are under my couch.
Gus was like, "I'm rolling for belly scratches."
Yeah, truly.
He actually the other night ate my dice bag.
Oh.
4 sets of dice in my dice bag.
Woof.
And I found every single one of them except for my the D4 for my very first set, which is sentimental to me, obviously, and I still have yet to find that D4.
Maybe you'll find it in one of his businesses.
Well, we've been looking, but everything has been A-okay in that regard.
Oh, that's good.
Alright, Ran. Everybody's all set. Okay, cool. And we're back. Hi, hello, welcome everyone. I hope you had a good bio break. I hope you had an enjoyable pee, my friends. Like,
very kind of you.
You know, try to be thoughtful. All right. So, when last we left off, you guys were deciding what your next plan of action was. Trying to piece together from what Triple G had told you and where your queries are kind of leading you, where the best course of action may be. There was Single Tree, which we have yet to find out whether it has a single tree or not on it, which has from the local vampire sort of land, like lord, friendly. They have asked Mourningriver if they could send somebody to come and check into a string of vampire-only murders have been occurring. So they just want to find out what's going on there. And then Dew Reaper Bay, which is on sort of like the far east side of the Mourningriver Island, has had livestock go missing. And then the third one that you just finished was rodents of unusual size being noted and reported in the city of Farmire, which can't really make itself a city until they can finish building houses, which the man-sized rats were making rather difficult. Having one of the 3 completed and having acquired, at least for the time being, a momentary crewmate, we'll see if they decide to fully join the crew and follow their hopes and dreams. Triple G has decided to come along with the group in what may pass, at least until they can find answers to help the less physically able members of their little group.
Was Single Tree the mission that was on another island, or was that the one that was on the northern end of the island that we were originally on?
So the Dew Reaper is where you guys pieced together Triple G probably was before this. It's also, like you said, the one that's on the island you guys were originally on with Sir Edmonton. So the only other off-island one is Single Tree, and that's the vampires only victims. The livestock missing in Triple G's original location are on Dew Reaper. In Dew Reaper on Mourningriver. I know location words are difficult because English. Did I make it more confusing?
No. What I was just gonna say, wasn't the original plan to hit up the other islands first and then come back to Dew Reaper? Was that? Am I remembering that correctly? Is that what we were thinking?
I know you guys at least wanted to do this island first.
I was drunk. I don't remember.
What was that, Kenny?
I was drunk. I don't remember.
That's right, Sermia.
Yeah, Serbia was a little out of it that day.
Weren't you guys... You were waiting like 3 hours for somebody. You were waiting like half a day or something for someone. So I thought you were going to go do one, and then maybe do Reaper on the way back. I can't remember who or what you were waiting to pick up.
This is sounding familiar.
Was it more items you were getting, like, equipped or made? But you were getting something, or someone you were waiting for.
No, the weapons already got silvered.
Because you guys had, like, a time frame, and you're like, well, we're just waiting for so-and-so. Let's go take care of one of these before we have to go back. Is Christopher not even with you right now? Did we just speed run you guys getting back to Mourningriver so that he could punch Lordio in the face?
Yeah.
Which I'm fine with. Oh no, Lordio was with you. He was the one member who stayed with you because he doesn't have the mind control. Because he's resistant. So that makes sense. Christopher wasn't there. But Lordio is definitely on the ship, and he gets his much-deserved face punch. So now that we've retconned, unretconned, and now fixed things, you guys are still kind of... With Lordio, Triple G, I think you took one or two of the scientists, Thook might have been one of them, as just like crewmates for like a smaller ship that the Mourningriver's lent to you. Because Braddock's still the captain, so that didn't really affect anything in terms of the ability to ride.
Damn right, I'm still the captain.
But I guess it's up to you guys now. I believe that the SS whatchamacallit is back at port in Mourningriver if you want to either head right there, go to Dew Reaper, or dip. Now, if you go to Singletree, you'll probably spend the night there. You can still finish Dew Reaper because where you guys are, Farmire and Singletree are pretty far away from each other. They're at like the farthest point of the triangle. Dew Reaper being the closest to where you are, but then Mourningriver kind of being equidistant from both Singletree and where you are. Triangulation's fun, but...
I mean, I'd say we can go to Dew River. But I'm up for whatever.
Alright, I should just get the closest one off the list. Honestly.
Yeah.
The livestock one.
Yeah.
Gotta help those good farmers out. Okay. So, as usual, Mike.
Hey guys, I have an idea. It's called Farm Aid.
Get out! No, so, you...
I heard Willie Nelson's gonna be at that this year.
Braddock, I need you to roll me a, what do we do, sleight of hand for...
For controlling the ship?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
I think it was sleight of hand.
Or to, like, get us to
Or is it
the
survival
next
to get you
destination.
there?
To get us there, we do survival.
Let's do survival. Anyone that wants to help Mike, or if we want to do a group check, we just have to get multiple successes over failures. To basically add or subtract from time that you guys make. It's spring, so... the winds are kind of nice. It's not, like, too tumultuous right now.
Okay.
Ryan rolled a 20, not nat.
Nasty 20.
I got a
Grailmore rolled a nat 20, and Cassidy rolled an 8.
Okay.
Cassidy.
The navigator. I don't need to roll a check on the navigator. I just get
Brad's got a 15 survival.
I got a 7.
Flash of Genius will make that survival a 20.
Okay.
We just all learn not to listen to Sermia.
Listen,
Being on his own for so long, the Grandma just has a natural sense of direction.
So you guys make pretty good time.
Would you have a natural sense of direction if you're on your own for so long? Being on your own, wouldn't you be lost?
No, because I would have to teach myself how to go.
Yeah, he's got to travel from temple to temple. Oh, that's so interesting. You can see my mouse, but it's not clicking on the same thing that you think it's clicking on.
My proclivities for travel are unmatched.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
We got here, did we not?
You guys have periodically been watching Braddock looking down at the little mirror that, which gave him and just having very weird reactions whenever he's looking into it. It kind of looks like that Feed the Kitty cartoon from the 1950s just going on when he's watching it.
Is that
get a good dip of that?
Is that the one he's been looking at to see Martine?
Yep. Oh God! Oh!
Oh no.
Keep your eyes on the ocean, lover boy.
Ryan happens to be standing over, over by Braddock, and he happens to see that. And he's like, "Oh my God! Did that chick just shoot that guy's face off?"
I know she's beautiful.
That's hilarious.
At least she was in her prime.
Excuse you?
And that's how Cassidy actually died.
Between the two. Hey. No, we're not fighting about this.
John is low-key trying to kill his character off tonight, guys. The quickest way he knows how.
Keep telling yourself that, TJ.
Run into danger by himself.
All right. You guys see a small... Okay, make sure. Got the right thing up. You guys see a small... Much more established as a village than the last place you were at, no doubt. Oh God, that is a disgusting picture. That is not what I want. Ugh. Gross. Sorry. you guys get ADHD, TJ, to the extreme. None of those pictures are what I searched for. Stupid fucking. All right, you guys see this village of Dew Reaper. Few houses. Gosh, I'm trying to think. What was the first town outside of Bailagar? It was on the same island. Shallow Spire, something like that. Yeah. It was where you had to kind of like hide out for a few days until the heat died down from the Atvarian Guard. But it's about the same size, you know, maybe 4 or 5 dozen inhabitants tops, most of which are fishermen and their kids who are also fishermen.
Fisher children.
Yeah, fisher children. Fisher folk. There are probably also fish folk, which probably blurs the moral line, but we're not getting into that right now.
Fish folk.
One of them's name is Old Greg.
God damn it, it's canon now.
Hello, Greg.
Old Greg.
Old Greg is the harbor master, actually. As you guys haul in, he's a catfish. He's twirled his whiskers much like
How long are his whiskers? I need to know.
They're probably about 2.5 feet.
Do you have the funk?
Do I what?
Old Greg, do you have the funk?
You know, I might have left it in my harbor master shack, but I ain't got it on me. Sorry.
Yeah.
So, what brings y'all
Adventuring folk, and he kind of gestures to your. I mean, you're not dressed like merchants. He
Braddock
gestures.
is currently still dressed as Captain Pirate Braddock.
So he gestures to your pirate outfit and your peacock feather of weapons coming out behind you. And everybody else just sort of general, accoutrements. And he says,
we get some people coming through every now and then, but just sort of curious. Y'all just coming through? There a reason that you're coming here to a Dew Reaper?
We're
To look after the livestock.
Yeah, we're here to answer a job posting.
Okay. Again, we got some folks coming, false claims, and then we paying them what we got. And then once the official folk from Mourningriver come, we ain't got no money left to help them, and we still stuck in a problem. But y'all good, so thank you. Yeah, come on over here with me.
and he kind of like duck flap walks with his fish feet.
Quick question. How long did it take for us to get here by boat?
30 minutes. And then it's...
Okay, so then do we get like a short rest then?
Yes.
Okay.
Or what?
Last session we ended combat, so some of us have, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'll take this first. I'll roll it.
And he takes you guys around. You can see Sorry.
I'm just saying it's been so long I forgot that we did a combat.
Yeah. It's the city itself is not super deep. It more spreads along the shore a little bit, and you can see that there are like water type beast folk and the such around here. To where you can understand being by the water is probably useful to these people, aside from the fishing. And eventually they take you to some of the farms. You can see they've got, your general livestock, whatnot. They bring an elf gentleman out, and he says,
Yeah, hey, Taloris, these them folks that, Mr. Mourningriver sent. If you want to tell them all what happened, he's the one who had the latest gone missing.
And the gentleman steps forward. For an elf, he's barrel-shaped, as much as an elf can be. He's got, overalls. He looks like a farmer. He's got, like, the hay thing sticking out of his mouth and everything. And says,
well, I guess what do y'all need to know? We had some livestock go missing, and I'd like y'all to get to the bottom of it. It's kind of out of season for any of the local predators to be out stalking, and so that's why I thought it was safe.
Is it a variety amount of livestock or just specific ones?
It started with some of the chickens, and I thought maybe just a fox, maybe a little gator. You account for that sort of thing, but then kind of all at once in the last week or so, we've had a handful of pigs and some goats and one of the cows 2 nights ago. So I'm awful glad y'all got here. The cow was after we sent the request, so we were in a bit of a tight spot. Y'all helping us out real big. I appreciate it.
Now, are you saying that they disappeared, or could you see trails, trail's going away.
Well, there's a big bloody mess. You can tell that it ain't gone pretty. It's blood everywhere. But there's definitely some drags out into the forest. But once you get into that swamp, I mean, even the dogs, you know, we can follow the trail, but dragging it through the water, you lose them eventually if they deep enough in there. And, you know, we got to take care of this place. I can't go searching all throughout the night just because some of my livestock went. If I go, then the whole farm goes. So we got to count our losses, but we prefer they ain't too big.
Are there any other signs when they go missing? Are the gates left open? Are your fences torn down? Is there blood?
Well, you want me to take y'all where it was?
Oh, yeah, sure.
All right. When he kind of gestures y'all, takes you around back. You can
While
see...
we
Yeah.
go, I'm going to get out also the crawler, because you mentioned the swamp.
Oh.
Like, we had to go into the swamp, so I'm going to get out the crawler out of the SS whatchamacallit.
All right. Is the SS whatchamacallit what you guys... So do you want to... So are we saying that you went all the way back to Mourningriver to meet up with Chrysothon, the whatchamacallit, and then went back here? It barely changes anything. It adds like an hour to your overall travel time.
Oh, I thought we took the SS whatchamacallit here.
They left you guys, I think, in the city, and then took the ship and the susceptible people away and just left Lordio with you.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But it wouldn't really change anything if you just add an hour of your time and zipped your ass to... I guess it would be an hour and a half. So you could still do Reaper, and as long as nothing goes horribly wrong, you could get back by nightfall to Mourningriver.
That's fine by me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is everyone in agreement? We've had two mm-hms.
Yeah.
I just don't...
Yep.
I don't want to speak for all. Alright. So, okay. Good. Yeah, then the crawler is probably... I didn't even fucking think about that when I wrote that in there. Good call. But, as you get it out of the ship... As you guys pull in the ship, he definitely remarks, as this ship is like the size of like the two biggest ships lined up next to each other in this little place. But as you pull out the Dew Reaper, like at all the townsfolk, the kids are like, "Whoa, look at that!" And they're like, "Oh my gosh!" And you know, people are getting out the most rickety like cameras you can imagine to take like the picture as much as they can. As you're like hauling it out, you imagine this is probably going to be talked about for a good few years, as you guys are taking it off towards like where he's pointing off towards the farm. You know, all the kids especially are like chasing along the edge of town, following you guys up to the farm, and they're like, "Hey, where y'all from? Hey, yeah, where'd you get that? Where'd you get that big crawler? We heard of them, but oh man, we ain't never seen one before."
Kalani poses for some of the pictures with her Arnold Schwarzenegger pose.
100%.
I'm from Beta Car, also from the Old Rock. I got the crawler from another swamp in... Braddock is emphatically answering all the children's questions.
Wow.
Yep, the place is called New Amberwood. Fun place.
Yeah, we built it ourselves.
Don't listen to her, she's challenged. Okay, so.
I built it myself. He didn't help at all.
Oh my gosh. As you guys are having a little bit of a schmooze fest with people, poking and prodding at each other a little bit, you manage to eventually, we'd say maybe about 10 minutes later, get yourself to the edge of town, people waving by. The catfish gentleman. What did you say? Old Greg? He has a little corncob pipe that he's stuffing with something. Lights it and goes, "All right, well, I can show you the route back. And I bet you're probably going to get a little bit farther with that. I hadn't seen one of them since I was a little bit of a guppy. All right, come on with me. And he flopped, and you just see him literally jump into the swamp water and just start swimming in the water with his head above. You can see, so his pipe doesn't get dirty. You can see the little pipe trail following along.
He's so fast.
I'll follow him.
All right, you push along. Eventually, you can see that the trail stops. And you can definitely see that the swamp thickens ahead. It becomes much more... it would be... on foot, it would probably take you guys a day looking for this place. But with a keen eye and a crawler, probably cut some time down significantly. But he gestures out and he says... out beyond here is beyond where we kind of patrol and hunt. We leave the swamp to itself and it don't push back too hard. But, like I said, there's a certain season where we expect these things to happen. And, this ain't it. right out of spring when, everybody's having them babies coming out of hibernation, not in autumn. A few weeks... maybe, but, we something seemed different. But, be careful out there. We got some predators, so just don't be out there too late. It's only, it's maybe 1 in the afternoon. Come find me and I can write my approval on that there query from Sir Ed, and y'all will get whatever he promised you when you return.
Sounds good.
Who's patrolling this here machine, this contraption?
Oh, that would be me.
Oh, good. You got a good. Got any? How many lookouts you got there, Captain, for this crawler?
No sleep.
Lookouts for the crawler? Well, it's pretty much just everybody who's on the dang thing at the time.
All right, well, y'all listen up. We got some swamp caves out this way in the roots of them deep trees. So just once you get a little farther back, be careful, but if you're going to find something, it's probably going to be there.
Okay, on our lookout for some caves. We can do this.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing yeah. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, with that, he kind of bids you adieu and heads off back towards the city, unless there's anything else you want to ask him.
No.
All right. If I could have a group survival check, and except for Braddock, who's going to roll me a sleight of hand.
Well, that's a 12 from Talani.
14.
Grailmore got a bastard 20, and Cassidy got an 18.
All right.
Ron got an 11.
Braddock got a 19.
You guys just eked through on that. As you guys push through, it takes you a little bit. This is a thicker swamp than you had imagined, but Braddock knows what he's doing. And eventually you guys find some sort of deeper dark shadows you see underneath some of the bigger trees that looks like slightly larger than humanoids, could probably fit down there, bears, gators, stuff like that. But there is a collection of them, so you might need some deeper investigation to see which ones may look like the best option.
I'll look for anything that looks like it might has large tracks going in.
Yeah,
Especially out of
Cassidy
a
will do
swamp,
the
there
same
should
thing.
be some mud or something.
Ron will do the same.
Give me an investigation check.
18 for Ron.
22 for Cassidy.
That's going to be a big natural 1
Oof.
for Brad.
Oh no!
Oh,
All right, guys. I think they're airborne. Not seeing
Yeah,
anything on the
Braddock,
ground.
you are
think it's
having trouble
dragons.
looking at the openings because you notice a number of swamp puppies making their way kind of towards you guys.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. With their glowing eyes. Yeah. And
They're
horrifying the
But is that
adorable.
horrifying? Am I gonna be horrified by this?
that's an alligator.
Oh, okay. So I
Swamp
am gonna be
puppy.
horrified. Gotcha.
Check it out. Logs are floating towards us.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
However,
seen
those of you,
Yeah.
there were a few of you, those who got a 17 or higher, would recognize that while there are clearly some like gator holes within these roots, you do see one that has like a lot of smaller, not like tiny, but like claw scratches along the angle, and among some of those scratches are like bloody hand or paw prints leading in.
Yeesh.
All right, I think we found it. Big old paw prints right here going into the cave. So what do you guys say? Leave the crawler out here and go into the cave? Or wait for something to come out?
I think something came out. Don't you see the gators coming towards us?
Yeah, I think one of them just stubbed their toe. I got a 5.
So what do you guys want to do?
Well, are the gators an imminent threat?
Not
or
necessarily,
they just
but they're kind of like making their way in your general direction. Some of them are going towards those of you who rolled a
okay.
higher in knit, you recognize them as being like the gator pit trees, and they're kind of going into that. None of them are heading towards the one that has the multiple scratches and the blood stain on it.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, let's go out to the ominous cave in the deep swamp. Where this sounds, that seems good.
Do we have to get in the water?
A little bit.
They cast fly.
Grailmore's literally just walking on the water.
I want to climb a tree. Can I climb a tree?
Sure, give me an athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
And Cassidy has winged boots, so he'll just fly as well.
Ron's gonna jump in the water. He's got a ring that allows him to breathe underwater. So he's just gonna jump in and check things out.
I'm gonna follow the.
Hey, I got a 31 on my athletics check.
Talani, that's hilarious. Talani, you land at the front of everybody who like gets there with like all of their powers, with all of their whatever, and then you like land in with like a perfect 10, like arms out. It's like, oh wow, it's really nice. And you can see.
You'll hear.
Everyone's so impressed.
I love fly.
Braddock will have gone the tree route too, but it will have landed very awkwardly behind his head. Okay, I'm here. I got a 16 altogether. It's not nearly as pretty.
It's not bad. It's just not impressive.
Yeah. I stuck the landing, but it wasn't pretty. Until I struggled with it.
Where are these gators at now?
They're behind you guys. They're not like coming at you aggressively, but they are.
I think they want us to pet them.
They might. You could definitely try.
You should try it, Sonia. Do it. I dare you.
Okay.
Do it.
Go ahead. Pull a me.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I'm not running into a bunch of deadly enemies.
That you know of.
I could kill 5 crocodiles in
That's fine.
Yeah, so what did you want to do, Sirmia? You guys see a cave entrance in front of you.
Weren't there some, like, alligators approaching us from behind?
From behind, they're not, like, approaching you.
I mean, if they're not approaching you, then I'm not going to try to pet them.
Yeah, it looks like they're just coming home right now.
I wait.
Some of them give you a little growl. All right.
I don't have. Oh, you know what?
No, what?
Does animal friendship have communication with the animal as well? Not like talking with them.
I don't think so.
But,
I think
do
that's.
they understand my gestures?
I think that's. They might have an easier time interpreting your gestures. That's a great question.
I want to cast animal friendship on the closest gator to me
Okay.
with my necklace.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta look it up. Animal friendship 5e.
They don't by chance speak Aquan, do they?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
I usually.
Is a beast. Go ahead.
I usually let Sylvan slide, but.
Does the gator nearest me have intelligence of 4 or higher?
No.
Okay. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw. And I think my saves that aren't wrestling related, I think it needs to be like 12.
Okay. Fail.
Sweet. It is now charmed by me
Perfect.
for the next 24 hours.
Oh, wow.
Fantastic.
I
want to lean down and gesture for it to come closer to me.
It kind of like waddles over reluctantly.
I'm going to gently put my hand over it. I'm going to project my movement.
Okay.
And reach down slowly and pet its head.
Okay.
And I say, yeah, Sonia, it's so easy. You should totally try it on another gator. You see, they're so friendly.
Well, you don't want me to try it on this one?
I mean, just go ahead, just try it. They're so friendly. They're such friendly creatures.
Yeah, I mean, I gesture for the crocodile to come towards me, but I don't expect it to come towards me.
Animal handling.
You'll never believe it. I got a 7.
Oh, boy. All right. It snaps at you. What's your AC?
I was gesturing for an alligator to come towards me. Did it come?
Oh, it definitely came at your fingers. What's your AC?
How close are they? I'm 20 right.
Oh, it misses. It snaps, but it misses.
I attack it.
Oh shit, okay.
This is how Sirmi is going to get some new boots.
23 to hit.
That hits.
New boot goofing.
Might the Gator.
24 slashing damage.
Sylvia, you are not a friend to the animals.
All right. You kill the gator. I also need to know Sirmia and Talani's. Let me just make sure I'm reading this right.
That's what you get for trying to be nice.
Perfect.
You just need to, present more patience and more love to the animals, Sylvia. Come on.
All right. I need to know what Talani and Sirmia's ACR.
18 right now.
Uh-oh.
With the loud sound outside, whatever was hiding in there was drawn out as a volley of arrows shoots towards... nope, that misses Sirmia. Oh, shit. That's gonna hit Talani, though, with a 19. Wait, no, Talani, you have a 20, you said, right?
No, 18.
Okay, that does hit them.
Hit me!
Okay, alright, Jesus Christ. You take 9 piercing damage and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Hold on. I think I might have resistance to piercing.
I think you do, at this point.
Yeah.
Whether I do have resistance to piercing, so it goes... We cut in half the round down? Or round up?
You round up.
Round down.
Down. Okay. So 4 piercing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Man, if only I studied math or something. Oh wait, I did, but I still can't do fucking math. All right. Con save.
Yes.
Oh no, a 10.
Oh no.
A flash of genius, +5.
15.
Fine.
Thank you.
You're all right. For now.
I wanted consequences. No, that's great. Thank you.
All right.
What else can I say except you're welcome?
All right. Sirmia, there's a bite coming your way. Nope, that's going to miss with a 17. Talani, that is going to miss with a 17. That is a miss on Sirmia. That's all 3 of them. Okay, the 2 of you hear something speak in like a weird... does anybody here speak Undercommon?
Don't
Cassidy does.
No.
All right. You hear it like, deal with them. I will alert the others.
Guys, somebody's controlling them and they're going for backup, so...
Is Mike Alligator still charmed?
Yes.
I want to shoo him away from this conflict. Go on, get out of here! Save yourself!
Find you!
Alright. I need everyone to roll me initiative.
Let's go!
That's crazy.
Ooh, 16 for Talani.
By the way, I don't think Braddock's character is on the board here.
Oh. That's weird.
Got a 17.
19 for Ran.
Ran.
Cassidy got a nat 20.
And I got more now.
And Grailmore got 23.
No, it's
22 for Braddock.
Sherman, you got a 17?
Mm-hmm.
Tawani got a 16.
I finally rolled above a 10 on initiative, and I'm still the last in initiative.
What'd you get, Ron? 19.
19, yep.
Okay. This is a dungeon crawl. This is going to be your initiative order, and we are just going to keep going. Monsters will roll into initiative as they go. Some of them might get a surprise attack. Some of them might just have to roll with it. We're in a good old-fashioned TJ dungeon crawl, baby. All right.
Yay.
Yeah. All right. Top of the order, we got Cassidy, followed by... It's literally all of you guys and then the rats.
All right, so Cassidy is currently in the air. He is going to attack the creature in front of Sirmia. So this one right here, I don't know if you can see it blinking.
See
Okay, so yeah, he's going to attack that one with the line launcher. That is going to be... Let me pull up the... That is going to be a 30 to hit.
Yeah, that hits the rats.
And that is going to be 21 points of lightning damage.
All right. It fries.
All right. Extra attack, I'm going to attack the one in front of Talani.
Okay.
So that one.
Was that with my friend?
The rat?
No. These are not the gators we're attacking. We're attacking.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay, so for extra attack, that is going to be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Not as much. That's only going to be a 12 points of lightning damage.
All right.
Is that one still up?
I see. Okay, that sucks, but whatever. This one is dead.
Okay, so both of those are dead. Okay, and then bonus action, I'm just going to cast Firebolt on the third one that is in between Talani and Braddock. And that is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
And that is 12 points of fire damage.
All right. That one is barely squeaking.
All right, and I believe that is all that Cassidy can do.
All right, Grailmore, it's your turn.
All right, so then Grailmore is going to move up to these two. And then he's going to bonus action. He's going to summon Arms of Astral Self as a bonus action, so they have to make a dexterity saving throw of 17 or higher.
$17 or higher, they got an 18 on the dice.
Okay, so they don't take any damage from that, but then main attack, he's going to attack with his quarterstaff. And that is going to be a 14 to hit.
That misses.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I rolled a 14 on the die. I forgot to add the bonus.
Damn it, John. Damn it, John.
Sorry. So with the bonus, that would be a 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So then one. That is going to be 14 bludgeoning damage. Oh, I forgot to mention the one that he's going to be doing that to this one.
All right. And that rat folk is like,
like, is he dead or still?
Oh no, he's still
kicking?
up, but you definitely like got him good in the chest.
Okay, extra attack and do it again. That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And that is another 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, his eyes roll back and he passes out before you.
All right, and that is all that Grailmore can do.
All right, it is now Braddock's turn.
All right. Which is the last one that Grailmore killed?
This one right here.
Okay. Braddock will then shift. He will shift around to get into flanking with Talani to go after the rat between the two of us. Actually, I can control it. What am I doing? Here we go. I forgot I can do that. He will go here. First attack with the great axe. That will be a 17 to hit.
That hits.
And that will be for 9 points of damage. That one's dead between me and Talani. Oh, all three of those are dead.
Those are dead. This one is unconscious. Do purple. And this, yeah, the one right here is the only one that hasn't been hit except for just now.
Okay. So I would have.
Why is that one unconscious and not dead?
Because you brought it to 0 hit points.
Oh, okay. I was going to say I didn't choose to do non-lethal damage, but alright.
Then second attack will be with the firebrand. And that will be 29 to hit.
That hits.
$13 points of damage.
Okay. They're both, for all intents and purposes, dying or dead.
Okay.
And down.
And then, let's see, I moved 1, 2, 3. Was my leg finished yet?
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. What do I see?
Where do you move to?
I guess I would move here.
Okay, here's what you see. You see... some rats scurrying about in what looks like to be about knee-deep water.
Something big hulking back here, watching you. You notice that the water just has a little bit of a fog rolling across it.
Hey guys, the possible Rat King is over here.
Queen.
That's very fair. Excuse me on that. That's my bad. Thank you for the correction. The Rat King or Queen or ruling body could be over here. Yeah. Just so I'm gonna prep for that, and I'm gonna go Big Braddock.
It is very tight.
Oh, okay. I didn't know how tight this was in the cavern.
The cavern where you are right now is, but you can see some of these tunnels. You would be uncomfortable. You could do it. You just might not be able to get a great swing in.
Okay. I have weapons I can thrust, not swing.
Okay. Should be fine. You might be more like you might be like a goalie into net, but you know.
Hey, it works. I will bro-doer this shit up.
Could we get past him?
Right here you can, yeah, but in some of these tunnels he might take up the whole space.
You can move through friendly squares.
Oh, fair enough. I'll just like dive between your legs. Okay.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Alright. Ran, you're up. Sirmia, you're on deck. Talani, you're after her.
Okay.
Alright. Oops, wrong window there. Wrong window. Alright, so I am going to move, let's see here. I think that should work. Okay. Cool. Alright, so Ron's gonna move, and then he is going to cast Chromatic Orb at the rat that's currently, like, this guy right here. Yeah, that one there. Alright, so for Chromatic Orb, it's just an attack roll.
Right.
So I'll roll that real quick. That's going to be a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits a rat.
Okay, and then I am going to cast this at 2nd level.
Okay.
So this will be 4d8. That's sad. That's a 16 damage.
On the rat?
Yes.
What kind of energy?
16 cold damage.
It freezes in place. Dead.
Woo! Alright. And then that's my turn.
I feel like the Rat King the Rat Monarch should have been tougher, you know?
Well, when you freeze them, you know, it's hard for them to survive in a block of ice.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but I feel like, you know, he would have put up a bigger fight. Guys, I think there might be a bigger rat involved. Metaphorically or literally. We should keep exploring.
I'm good with that.
I'd some massive ears.
No, he was right
Are we out of combat, TJ?
No, you guys are just keeping your order. So next up is Sirmia, followed by Talani. I'm sorry.
Is this little side path an actual path, or is it a direct?
Over here, on the left. Let me show you. It is a hallway that you have to jump down to, but it is filled with rat swarms, baby.
Oh, it's so pretty down there. Look at all the rats. Give me 1 second.
That's a lot of rats.
Too many rats, too many rats, too many rats.
Yeah. There's a lot of fucking rats.
When they're a swarm, they count as one creature, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna stay at the top, continue flying, and I'm going to attempt to cast Charm Monster on the biggest looking swarm. Oh, I can cast it as a 5th level and target 2 swarms. So 2 of the swarms have to make a wisdom saving throw of 19 at disadvantage.
They both fail. One of them only by 1.
Okay, I order them to attack their brethren.
Oh shit. Will that work? Let's see. Charm monster.
Turkmenian.
Okay. So, of the swarms, come on. Oh, this is the wrong one. Oh shit. Did I close? Oh man, I did. Uh-oh. Let me fix that real quick. Do you guys still hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Shit, okay, I accidentally whoopsie. Closed everything, make sure that it all still shows up on the other screen. Yes, okay, good. Whoops. Yep, definitely closed all of my tabs. Thanks, ADHD. Okay, so 2 of the swarms just immediately start to jump on top of the other ones, kind of causing a little bit of a rat infighting here.
And as a bonus action, I'm gonna try to lightning lure one of the other swarms into the air. They have to make a strength save of 21.
No, okay, yeah, they'll definitely make that. Nope, they got a 14.
Okay, so they're lifted 10 feet into the air, and they take 2d8. 11 lightning damage.
Okay. As they just kind of get zapped right off the map. As they're starting to kind of like cannibalize each other, Sirmia, you're noticing that some of them are actually like starting to duplicate, like you guys saw.
Disgusting. I just watch from as high as possible so that they can't like jump at me.
All right. Talani, it's your turn.
It's my turn. Okay.
Whoops.
You have exploding barrels, Talani?
I don't have an exploding barrel. I do have silver barrels, though. Or a silver barrel that returns.
I don't know if that's gonna stop them from duplicating.
Yeah. I don't have anything that explodes that I'm aware of.
Well, from what we've seen before, yeah, fire or lightning can get them as long as we disintegrate them.
Yeah. I don't have anything that does that kind of elemental damage, though. I'm trying to see if I have like acid on me or something like that. No, Ring of the Ram does bludgeoning. Huh. No, I don't think that does elemental damage. At least nothing that could help us here. I wonder if would help to keep them contained, if I even can. And then we can just like multiply them in one spot.
Ooh.
TJ, are there stalactites hanging from the ceiling here?
There's some small ones, but there's some... Ooh, I would argue there's some larger rocks that you could probably wedge out with a big enough strength check for me.
Okay. Because I think squishing and keeping them contained under a rock. So even like if they multiply, that's where they start off.
Yeah, very interesting. I like that.
I don't know how the rules will accommodate this, but I mean,
No,
I'll try it and you do with it. Okay. So above, well, I gotta do to select mode. I can see.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a great dungeon.
Christ on a cracker. All right.
Ah, Christ on a cracker.
Yeah, Christ on a cracker.
Christ on a
Sweetie,
cracker,
this-
Bratty.
Delicious.
Sweeticious.
I think I'm gonna go down into where Sirmia is actually. Stand next to Sirmia.
Okay.
And you said there's like a loose rock or something.
Yeah,
or
you can give a strength check to try and pry a loose boulder.
Strength check. Any particular skill? Or you want me to just do raw strength?
Raw strength.
Okay. Then that does
I
not.
guess you could argue athletics, but
I mean, I would like to argue athletics. This would certainly be a feat of athleticism. And if I get athletics,
you
then
know
I
what?
get
I'll allow it.
advantage.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
Oh,
It's
this
the
is
end
so
of the
darn
night.
cute.
Let's be crazy, guys.
Let's get crazy.
Let's get
Guys, let's just
nuts.
go nuts. 27 to lift there's probably you said something smaller, probably not boulder size, but something pretty hefty.
Right.
I want to lift the heftiest rock that 27 will allow me to lift.
Oh shit. Okay, I've actually got it already made up for you.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Thank you.
You're
You
welcome.
know me and my rocks. I want to take this rock. I want to hit. Oh. Okay. It doesn't. Let me select that guy. These bad boys.
Okay.
I just put a little blue circle on them.
Go for it.
I forgot how to like ping them. All right, now take that rock. I'm gonna put him there. What kind of attack do I need to do there? Probably improvised. I got a nat 20.
Oh shit.
That's a large. So that's 4d10 damage. Hold on, let me get all of my d10s here.
On a rat swarm.
On a rat swarm. And I have allies nearby, so I get to add my bonus. Oh my god, that's a really good roll. Okay, I feel bad that you can't see this, but I swear I'm telling the truth. That's 18, 21, 29 plus 11. No.
Well, double that because it was a critical.
No, that's already doubled. 29,
okay.
And then just one bonus. Oh my gosh, math is so hard. Guys, don't get pregnant. I can't think.
Working on.
Yeah. 42 damage.
Holy shit.
Damage.
So, oh god. To accommodate this, as you launch this Talani, you guys feel a rumble and the cave caves in on these guys, preventing them and shutting this off from them getting any access to you.
My rats!
That's pretty well.
And we will end the night and pick up in 2 weeks with these guys and probably Mort on Sunday. As Braddock, the cliff below you, you could see there was kind of knee-deep water. The fog gets thicker from the corners you can't see around, and it's like a blue hue to it. Smells kind of sweet.
In like an intoxicating way?
Toxic is probably a better, out of that intoxicating, toxic is probably a better takeaway.
Sick.
Yeah.
No, intoxicating can still work because if you
You're right, actually. You know what? You're right.
Toxic.
It is intoxicating. You're right.
Yeah.
Heavy on the toxic. But that's where we'll pick up in 2 weeks
we
with
can
these guys.
We can definitely emphasize the toxic, but intoxicating still works.
Next Sunday, we'll pick up with Mort's final entry and see what that holds for him. But until then, thank you guys so much, and thank you guys for hopping in and doing this last-minute switch-up. I appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
DJ.
Bye, everyone.